Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Try to get this thing right. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Hey y'all, what's up, man? New Breed 313 Sports. At it again, man. I want to talk about the first half of the season with the Detroit Pistons. Um, it's been a struggling year, man. Um, injuries, changing the lineups, you know, the K season ending injury. Marvin Bagley been hurt. Think Jaden Ivey was hurt for a little bit. Traded Sadiq Bey and getting Wiseman, which I think this is going to be a good move. At first, I didn't like it because I like Sadiq Bey. But I think this is the best thing for the Pistons, and I think this is the best thing for Wiseman because now you're going to see him play and you get to see his full potential. I think this guy is very skilled. I think um, I think with them having Bagley, which we don't know when he's coming back. Then you got Livers. Um, and then you got Killian, which I like Killian Hayes, but you could just tell his confidence is kind of leaving. Even though I got the Killian jersey on, I like Killian Hayes. I just think he needs to get more playing time, and he needs to work on his confidence. I think Killian needs to work on his confidence, man, because you can just tell when he out there when he misses some shots, and he's a very good defender. But I think a lot of times when he misses shots, it gets to him. You know what I'm saying? So I think he'll be fine. I don't want to give. I don't think the Pistons should give up on him. The ones I do think they should give up on is Corey Joseph and Rodney McGruder. And since they've already I think they've dismissed Norlis Noel, which he wasn't playing that much anyway. But those are the two players I would see them trade for. Now, I've heard some sources that said that Pistons actually they just signed R.J. Hampton. I don't know if it's true or not. If they have signed him, I think this is a good move because R.J. Hampton, I know this personally. R.J. Hampton can play. Now he's been in the G League and the Orlando Magic. Because people don't understand, man. He was part of that trade for Aaron Gordon that sent him, Gary Harris, and Bobo to Orlando. But now Orlando has so many front court players, and in some cases they got a lot of guards. So they had to do something. They brought up Admiral Schofield on a Magic contract, so that two-way deal is not happening. So they decided to waive R.J. Hampton. I just heard sources say that the Pistons have signed R.J. Hampton, which, again, I think that's a good move because I'd rather have him than Magruder and Corey Joseph. So this would be something. Now, I don't know how this is going to be with him and Killian and Alec Burks. I like Alec Burks. I think he should stay on the team. Them giving up Kevin Knox, I wasn't happy about giving up Kevin Knox because I felt like he needed more of a chance. But I understand you had to do what you had to do to get Wiseman. And it was a lot going through for that trade for Gary Payton II, even though he's had an abdominal injury for years. So this was even before, this was while he was with Golden State. He had this injury. So hopefully prayers go out to him. Hopefully he get better. Just the Pistons, and then what I expect from the second half of the season, man, with them getting Wiseman, I just expect them. They're gonna do the same thing they did in the first half. They're gonna lose a lot of games. They're gonna compete for that. They're gonna compete. They're gonna play hard. Um, do I think Casey should go? Yes. Either you should have done it by now, or you're gonna wait till the season to get rid of him, because I think they need a new voice. I think Emu Doka, you got to try to get him a chance to come through. I think you sign him immediately. Soon as the season is over, you get rid of Casey, you get Udoka. You get him, you get Mark Jackson, you get Frank Vogel, you get James Barrega, Sam Mitchell, Pat Ewing, hell, Bill Laimbeer, Rick Mahorn, any one of these guys, you should put in there. Hell, you should have put Chauncey Billups in there. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. I just think you have to get rid of Casey. You got to see the blueprint of the team and what you want to do within next year. I think some of it has to do with how, what their pick is going to be after the season. Are they going to be number one? Are they going to be number two, number three, number four, or whatever? The ideal thing would be the number one pick and get Wembanyama, because we all know he's going to be number one. Would I be surprised if they get the number one pick? I would be very surprised, because I didn't think they were going to get Cade. I didn't think they was going to get that number one pick to get Cade. I didn't think that. So anything is possible. But I still think that number one pick is either going to go to Houston, Oklahoma City, or Charlotte, or maybe San Antonio. I wouldn't be surprised if the Pistons was picking 5 through 7. I wouldn't be surprised by it. I think this team still has some good pieces. B. Stu, Bagley, Cade, Ivy, Killian, Wiseman, Alec Burks, Hami. I like Hamidou Diallo. He plays hard. He plays hard defense. He jumps out of the gym. If his offense develops, he could be something. You know what I'm saying? He could really be something. Bogdanovich is our shooter. We should keep him. You know what I'm saying? We should definitely keep him. For surely. So the projected lineup now is what you would say, and this is before the draft pick, would be Cade, Ivy, I would say Boyan, I would say Duran and Wiseman, and you can have Stu on the bench, Killian, you can have Burks, Bagley, Hami, RJ Hampton, and whoever else you got on there. And this is before the pick, so I just wanted to let y'all know on that. But you can say, I can't say this season has been a disappointment, because I really didn't expect too much. This is still a young team. They got to get better defensively, very badly defensively. They allow too much. They play hard no matter what the score is. They play hard. They fight. And they had that determination. And in a lot of cases, you can see they compete the way Casey coaches. But sometimes you just need a new voice in there. And I think they do need a new voice. As much as I do like Casey, but it's been times to where he's looked at his assistant coaches like, what do I do? And they looking at you, and you're the head coach. They should be saying that to you. But it's just been time and time where I've seen that, man. And then times with Casey, like one particular game, it was the Rockets, I believe. So they were up 10 with like 20 seconds to go, and he calls a timeout. And I'm thinking, like, what the hell is he doing? Like, what the hell is he doing? Why are you calling a timeout and 20 seconds to go in the first quarter? What is the point in that? And then you don't even get a shot off. That just frustrates me. Like, what is Casey doing? He challenges plays that he shouldn't challenge, and then the challenges he should do, he just don't do. He looks around like, what do I do? What do I do? Looks at the coaches like, what do I do? So they need a new voice. I've listed some of the coaches I would like. Udoka, I would say after the season, sign Udoka fast. You just signed RJ Hampton. I think that's a good move. I don't know who you're going to give up. Hopefully, Rodney McGruder, you just be like, hey, look, McGruder, yeah, man, we going to have to cut ties with you, bro. Like, it's Corey Joseph, we just going to have to cut ties with you, man. We like you as a veteran presence, but, yeah, can't get it. But I wish them the best. I just don't think that they're good fits on the team. So, and two nice guys. So, but I just think they just need to move on and just get better. I'm still kind of upset about the not getting bowl, but hey, man, I've gotten over it. So, I'm going to speak more about the trade deadline and the moves and everything like that in another video. So, y'all stay tuned to that.